What up, y'all? It's Wheat. What it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. Your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Road Show. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get. We getting the message live lit or lit live or lit life. That's what Spirit said. They put that in the description. Smile today. We gotta smile. Live the energy. This one and these two. You want this one too? Okay, so maybe we just gonna shuffle and see what come out. Let's get to shuffling. Oh, we need to put in a general pin comment, general message for the collective, rising message for the wheat field. Y'all know what it do. This is Here's We Throw show. It's gonna start slow like that old school Crisco. We gotta get it out the can, and the alpha and the omega come in and turn the heat up. We get to cooking. What we cooking up, we don't know. We got the makeshift deck out. We gonna see what energy spirit bring. And then, rock with the GPs. That's pretty much it. Take the general principles, see how they apply to your life. If you like it, great. If you don't, I don't know what to say about it. But somebody's life finna be lit. It's giving lit city. Like, some shit is finna be changing for you. It already is. It's just gonna get better and brighter from here on out. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Like, you got a lot to smile about is what we're getting. So smile, bring forth good energy. Spirit is saying you got something to be excited about, we. So let's see what we got. This one. Yeah, moody. See, so if you've been moody, bad mood, bad attitude for somebody. Spirit said bring in a good energy, positivity, smile today. Which one? This. The universe is supporting you. See, the universe is supporting you. So they're about to bring somebody some good news. See, you are a signature type of person. You got a signature type of scent, a special scent. So somebody like the way that you smell or something like that. Somebody like the way you smell. You signature. This one. Yeah, no more crying. See, be happy. Smile is what they said. Like, no more crying. Anything else? Yes, no more crying. Having a good day. I'm here on purpose. See, put your problems behind you. The spirit is supporting you to help you put your problems behind you. So if you have been like in a crabby mood, I'm hearing crabby patty, then it's time to release the energy to put your problems behind you. Everybody go through purging, right? You release. You gotta take the do something with the energy that you are processing. So there's nothing wrong with, like getting a good cry it out. I'm hearing that old schools, I think it's like they remade it. I think the first person that did it was like Lisa and the Cult Jam back in the day, all cried out. And then I'm seeing Allure, though, Allure. It was another group that came through and remade that song. And I don't know which one is more memorable, like mass social, I don't know, whatever. But when I think about that song, All Cried Out, I hear Allure. I hear these girls. And when I say that's just the version that sticks in my head. So it's giving me that right here. Now I'm all cried out over you. Like, no more crying. That's what it's giving. So if the no more crying is over like just a hard situation in your life, you've been feeling like you've been going through bouts of cycles of down, bad cycles of downturns and, challenges. It's just not happening. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You may not even feel like you have people to support you. I was just talking about this yesterday, so some of it do resonate with us. The universe supports you. Even if you didn't feel like you had like physical people to be there to support you, like a community group of people. And it's so crazy because I was talking about my sister, the one that runs the foundation, and I was commenting on how big of a blessing she is to create community for people who don't feel like they have support in community, a place where people can come together and kind of network. You know, you never know who you meet that may be able to help you with something. Yeah, hey Jean, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. I appreciate you. Great day to all of you that are tapping in, right? I appreciate your presence. Justice. So, justice is here, but you know, or you feel like something in the past wasn't fair. You know, but I'm getting, or somebody might feel like justice is taking a long time to come. I'm hearing for somebody justice happened and you don't even know about it. So this could be a situation where you felt like something in the past again was unfair and unjust, and the spirit may have taken care of it for you, and you just don't even know that it's done. That maybe that's why the spirit is bringing this message, like, yo, Krabby Patty, your mood, you know, is pulling down your energy. It's some good things that are coming that are in support of your happiness, your well-being, your contentment, your joy, your delight, your, you know, your inner power, right? And the spirit, the universe is supporting you through this hard time to bring in justice for you. They're saying they did. You could still be grieving, crying, purging over these situations. And spirit said your problems are behind you. You do have a signature smell or frequency, a special type of scent or something like that. It's something that's relative to you. I don't know if like somebody else is thinking about that, thinking about the way you smell. I'm hearing what is his name? Raheem Devine or something like that. It's something about the Maker of Love is the name of the song. Maker of Love. Maker of Love. Raheem Devine or something like that is his name. See, feeling lost. And they're putting it in reverse, like you may have felt lost in the past, or if you are feeling lost, you don't know, you know, where your next place is, where you're going, what the spirit is doing with you in your next cycle. Um, I'm hearing allow yourself to wander. My sister-in-law has this little thing sayings on her wall in one of her bathrooms in the house, and it says, "All who wander are not lost." Right? And when I see this feeling lost, it's giving me like, you know, you may have felt like you're wandering through life or something like that, but it's giving that you're not lost. You are still with you, right? The divine within, your true self is always with you. And when we go through hard times, you know, we get ran up in ourself, the hermit energy to kind of isolate, come back in, self-evaluate, self-reflect. You find yourself within yourself. You realize that you were never lost. You could have been wandering, but just because you were in that wandering mode, again, doesn't mean that you were lost. So if you feel lost, know that you are right there with you all the time. Caught up. Somebody getting caught up. Whoops, is what they said. Whoops, somebody caught up. No more crying. Justice for whatever or you got caught up in. Anything else in here, Spirit say yes. I'm hearing Gladys Knight. He's leaving, leaving on the midnight train to Georgia, leaving on the midnight train. True love. So either somebody, I'm hearing false. It wasn't real. It wasn't true love. So somebody got caught up in some shit. It ain't leaving. I don't know if Georgia is significant. If Gladys Knight in the Pips is significant. I'm seeing the word pimp. So somebody might have thought they was on some player shit or whatever. I don't know what it is, but this person, somebody is getting ready to leave this one. What's that? What's that? Believe to manifest, and somebody doesn't believe, or they're learning, or they manifested something they didn't fucking want. I don't know. But somebody, we talked about that yesterday, like a person whose mindset is very 3D. Like they only think about the things that they can touch in their physicality, not understanding that everything physical came from the spirit. Yeah, cooking. Somebody, the spirit is cooking something up. Whatever it is, it's gonna be beautiful. You gonna love it. This is giving me the smiley face. Right? You're gonna love it. The Most High is cooking up something. And you're going into a very dominating energy, right? Where you may have felt lost. Spirit said you definitely not lost. You where you supposed to be. So purge or just kind of process your feelings. No more crying. Justice is here. The balancing always takes place. It's giving like, yeah, moody, smile, change your mood, alchemize your feelings, channel those emotions into something that is going to help you move forward. Your ability to dominate, to put you into beast mode. Anything else? Spirit say no. You want to look at this card? No? Okay. Then we're going to put that up. Honor is here. They said don't say nothing. Don't look at it, but I couldn't help but see it. So it says honor. It's right there. Well, y'all telling us to say it, but you see it, don't read it. Past love is there. Of course, we see dominate. Look, copycat ass energy. Who the fuck is copying you? Copycat ass energy. Ooh. That just gave me the chills. This is a past person. No wonder why they said past love or somebody you were connected to is like on some copy shit. Water flow and don't stop your growth. So water is energy. You know, water is one of the energies. Go with the flow. Communication is the thing. It's something about communication because I feel that. And don't stunt your growth. See, whatever energy you feel in your emotions, Spirit said channel that towards yourself so that you can put yourself in beast mode so that you don't stunt your growth. I don't know why this energy is coming up. It could be because the year is wrapping up. You could be concerned about justice, having not seen it yet. That's the challenge I'm picking up. You definitely have a signature smell. For some reason, I'm getting like the energy of somebody trying to sniff you out. So I don't know if somebody's trying to look for you. I'm seeing a card that says gaslighting. No matter what you're going through, if you feel lost, Spirit wants you to, understand that just because you are wandering or you feel like, things are not, you're not where you should be or something like that, having to move around, you're not lost. It's something about finding yourself within yourself. And the Spirit said, put your problems behind you. Everything is being taken care of. The things that are for you are coming into you. Justice has already taken place for somebody. You just don't know it. The Spirit is cooking up something. It's not quite done yet, but it's being cooked. So believe. Somebody needs to correct their belief. The mindset. It may not be you. You could have some unbelief too, because we struggle with that belief versus unbelief or disbelief, right? We could believe some things and then it's hard for us to believe other things. So if you believe all things are possible, then just tell yourself, all things are possible. We may not understand the probability of that possibility coming true for us in our life or presenting itself, but the fact that it's possible means that you could believe on it. So somebody needs to work on that. True love, it wasn't true love, it was false, and somebody got caught up in a situation. That's their fucking justice. It could be somebody like a past love, somebody that was trying to copy you, that was just not well mentally, emotionally, something like that, spiritually unhealthy, and they may have gotten into something that wasn't true love, and that's a part of their damn justice. Let's get to Tarot. Thank y'all so much for sticking in, for hanging out. It's a rising message. We appreciate you for being here. I really, really do. For helping, for just like being patient as we feel the energy through. We gotta feel it. Spirit gotta tell us. Shadow, see, shadow, copycat. Who's following you? Who's like all up in your biz? It's definitely shadow energy here. If you are moody, purging, you could be dealing with shadow energy. You may need to process what's in that space so that you can release yourself. Right? You may feel bound by fear or other unhealthy attachments. And we just literally was saying that you were in something with a person and that situation was unhealthy. They were unhealthy. You could have been unhealthy. The whole shit could have just not been good, beloved. Recognize these patterns and take steps to free yourself. True empowerment comes from choosing liberation over limitations, right? Liberation over limitation is bringing back to what we were feeling when they was talking about to believe. All things are possible. Now, the probability of it is a different thing, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible. It just may be highly unlikely or improbable, but that's not the same thing. Because we do have those breakout rare occurrences where things happen in a not so obvious or unlikely type of way. They do happen. Miracles happen all the time, Ashe. So don't limit and be like, oh, it's not possible or I can't believe that. Where it could just be like, you know what? It's a challenge for me to believe that. And that's a different statement. You are recognizing that it's hard for you to believe it, but it's still possible. I do believe it, even though it's a challenge for me to believe it. So watch language, right? It's a difference. Contentment. Bringing in your happiness. 9 cups is what it's given. Right? Happiness and emotional satisfaction are within reach. Celebrate your achievements. See, definitely flipping the mood, going from moody and crying to happy, to contentment, right? Celebrate your achievements and abundance you've created. Gratitude amplifies joy. It changes the mood. What are we talking about? Joy, yellow. What's being cooked up? Joy, yellow. Solar plexus type of energy. It says, I will get through this. The will is like pulling me through. I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna stop. I have the fire and willpower. I have the energy to be able to do it. And the highest vibrational frequency is joy, is delight. You know what I'm saying? Like to be in this energy. That's the one that's up in front. You focus on that, your flow, the water, the yellow, your will, and the red is your passion. Being grounded and secure. You can do anything. Anything could happen. You never know. Which one? You want this? Any of these? No. Indecision. See, it's just like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? How do I do it? What's happening? You could feel stuck. Or just rest in it. Rest in your happiness. Choose to sit in happiness. You may feel stuck between 2 paths. The solution lies in finding balance and clarity. Trust your intuition to guide you towards your resolution. Facing the truth will set you free from stagnation. Majesty. This card has been coming out a lot this week. It really has been speaking that you are a person that leads with your intelligence and your intellectual strength. It's something about fairness, which you could be still plagued with the feeling of injustice, right? It's something about fairness. Your decisions inspire trust and align with justice. Justice is the challenge. So if you know that you were done wrong in the past and you don't feel like, or you have been given the confirmation or affirmation that justice has been issued, you might struggle with that. Like wanting to get back. Not get back with them, but you want shit to be made right because you value justice. I'm getting the energy like you don't need to see it. You don't need to see anybody get their justice. You just need to understand that the universe itself is balanced. It all works out in the end. And surrender to that knowledge. Surrender to that because it will help you release yourself from this shadow of needing to know that justice has been carried out on somebody that has hurt you. Yeah, see, mastery and compassion. Like, you might need to just master, like, the energy of compassion, right? not to say that you have to pray for this person, be like, oh, I hope this for them or I wish that for them. Just know that the Most High God is working it out. Justice will ensue. And it's like master the art of being compassionate because it will work well for you. You could be a person that's here, like that part of your soul mission is to develop this very deep compassion for people, even if they have done something wrong. The compassion could really just be, Most High God, I know that you strengthen us all. The God within helps us to, get through whatever it is that we're facing. That's compassionate, people don't think about it like that, but it is. I just wish you all the strength that you need to handle your situations and your challenges. I know the Most High be with you. Because those statements are true. Creation is coming through, and inspiration. Definitely a person that can create and can inspire, right? And of course, you could have had a compassionate heart already, which is why when people do you wrong, it could really stick with you. It's like, why would you do me like that when I showed you nothing but love and compassion? I worked with you. I was dedicated, committed, and loyal to you. I put in a lot of time and effort and energy, right, to create something. I was inspired and motivated by this, and something happened. Shadow, yeah, connection. You were got into an unhealthy connection. Prosperity and struggle. So I don't know if, yeah, something definitely ended bad, right? So you could have been struggling trying to get to the prosperity, or you could have been prosperous and ended up getting put into a struggle mode, which is why the Spirit said it's time for you to take all this energy, channel it, and redirect it so that you can get into beast mode, beloved. You can, subdue your enemies and move forward. Put them up underneath your feet, essentially. I see 5 huge stars. It's 3 here and it's 2 there. So either 2 people, major stars coming together, something gonna be in this place, and there's 3 over here. It could be 2 people moving close together. This could involve 5 energies. Yeah. Definitely something with that star is coming through. You see how like that big ass star is on top of her head with the crown? It's definitely that. Yeah, loss. I don't know. The star too is also giving me like Passover ancestors. Like you got ancestors and spirit guides in the astral realm looking down over you. They help you, give you insight. Is what it's giving. They come and minister and talk to you. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, you definitely in a battle, so they're helping you. Oh, we were getting also to. What is that? I see the Ten of Swords because we were getting a harsh ending. Just saw the battle with the Five of Swords. And like somebody going through like a battle. And okay, kind of like this person right here. Yep, it's a new adventure. You're getting ready to go somewhere else. You're about to do something different. Like it's like after the battle has ended. Can y'all imagine like the battlefield? It's been this big battle, like epic. And like after the battle is over, it's like a lot of emotion. People are grieving, people are hurt, they need healing. Those are who have the lives or energy lost during the battle. Those people are usually like cared for. They're pulled off the battlefield. People are working, trying to like dig, mass graves and put people away, and cover them up. It's like a whole thing after the battle that really doesn't get highlighted, is what it's giving me. It's giving a post battle energy. That's what I'm picking up. Post battle energy. Like, it could be over with. Again, you think justice isn't coming, but it is, right? And whoever this person is that hurt you, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's almost, I don't know if this is like the sword cutting the chain or if it's the wine where it's like the magic, boom, releasing you and breaking you from this shadow energy. But that's what I'm getting, like a spiritual team or something like that is assisting you right now, because it's like still remaining on the battlefield. Like you haven't gotten up, you haven't come out yet. Like you could still be trying to figure out how to deal with the residual effect of going through the battle itself. I do feel like somebody is going to move into happiness afterwards, but it's something about this energy of kind of like sitting on the battlefield. It's a certain deck of cards that kind of almost, I feel like, has, look, so indecision is here. This is the deck we were feeling. And it's Two of Swords right there. It's like, which way do I go now? But you see how she's standing and this person is sitting? It was giving me like sitting on the battlefield. It's a card in here that kind of shows what we're seeing. We're seeing the Ten of Swords, a harsh ending. But the way this Ten of Swords look, I think is important. It's the visual. Yeah, Son of Staffs is coming through. That's like the Knight of Wands. It's giving battle. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands and I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, right? Like passion, desire, fire, energy, fighting up against another person. Yeah, Eight of Staffs is coming through. So something is moving. The spirit is moving. Something is picking up. Two staffs. It's still a decision. Which way are you going? What are you gonna do? And this is giving me the energy of picking up another person's weapon and taking it with you. You know, like a lot of times a person that's, you know, the staff, the wands, they walk in with one staff in their hand. Like it's just the one, you know, the one, you know. But for some reason in this deck they have two, and it never gives me the energy that she gonna drop one of these staffs and leave it there and then just keep on going with the one. I always feel like she's gonna take both of them with her. She's gonna have two, and she's not gonna choose this one or that one. Both of them serve her and she's gonna use them both. It's a new beginning here, the Fool energy. That's the same as this deck right here. Y'all can't see it. We're going to put it back in the view. That you can't see that either. That's it right there. That's the same as this. Adventure. See? And it is coming after some sort of heartbreak. And we were saying the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Here's the Knight of Swords. Somebody that's very determined. You know what I mean? Like ambition to move forward or fight for something. Toxic. To release this toxic shadow energy. That's that shadow right here. So definitely somebody that was in an unhealthy relationship. You could have really been working, you know, in an unhealthy relationship with the compassion to the Eight of Coins. Yeah, and something happened. Seven of Swords, thief. I don't know if whatever it was that they did, it landed or leaned into some sort of injustice. Right, and that's the thing, like it started some sort of battle. Definitely regret. So you may needed to surrender that regret, the emotion, the feeling, the remorse for having been connected to a person that was just toxic. And she in a wedding dress. So somebody could have married a very toxic person. Something like that. Yeah, you were given to somebody that didn't give back. But just know that whatever energy you put out, it will come back. Energy is never lost. It's never lost. Right? So whatever you put out in the universe, you're going to get that shit back. That's why I was getting that it does work out in the end. Even if you don't see it. You know, a person put out all that negative energy, the lies, the deceit, the fuckery, it's gonna come back. That toxicity will come back. It's something with communication. Protect us from every word that we say. Yeah, the World card, 21. Want to do something for me? Somebody about to walk into a brand new cycle. But you need to change your mood. You don't know that the spirit is doing this on your behalf. You can't see it. So, yeah. Malika staffs. I told you, look at that staff. She got that damn staff. And she's not just going to have one. She's going to have more than one. She battled, too. And I'm getting that staff like she picked up somebody's weapon during this fight. It's like, see, I told you, it's definitely something like brought the fucking house down. It's like, okay, it's giving like David and Goliath. David reputationally. They like, come fight this big ass giant. Alright, I'm out here, whatever the case may be. I can't remember. Was it his reputation preceded him at this point when they came and got him to fight Goliath? I feel like it did. I could be wrong, but don't hold me, to the fire if I'm a little bit off. But the GP is this. David hit Goliath with a rock, Goliath fell down. Boom. Ah, knocked me out. Took Goliath's sword and cut his head off. That's what I'm saying. You end up with somebody else's weapon. That's pretty much it. And it's going to lead you to the ultimate happiness, 10 of Cups. I don't know if this is also relative to family. It could be. But it's like the fact that I'm hearing something. I'm hearing a lot of people like multiple layers of voices. So this 10 of Cups could be your spirit team, like a lot of spiritual help, in the spiritual realm, because I'm hearing you did it like a celebration, and it's giving me multiple voices, almost like many spirits talking at the same time and congratulating and big upping you on winning this battle or fighting this battle. This one. Yeah, Malika coins. Oh, you finna get some energy. You finna get some money. If you are not, in your empress mode, you know what I mean, like your creativity and all that, birthing something new, you probably finna be, cause Malika of coins and Queen of Wands. So not only are you inspirational, you able to create. It really leveled you up. Right, it really, really did. Because the inspiration is the Page of Wands type of energy. That's that. You done went from like the Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands. You also came through right here with the Eight of Coins, like mastering something. So you went from the Eight of Coins to the Queen of Coins. It's definitely progression. So I don't know if you see how this battle actually added to you. Like, what was the strategy? Like, what was the result of this battle, really? Because sometimes it can be hard to count the win. And that's what Spirit was saying, like, to count your successes. You may not see how you was really winning, how you came out the victor. You may be feeling the energy of the battle, like, shit, we done been through it. We've been fighting, and look at the results of it. All of this loss and all of this ish that got to be cleaned up. It has to be honored and put away, and all of that is real somber type of vibe. And Spirit wants you to start purging and changing and transmuting and alchemizing that energy to understand what did it really do for you. You may feel like it's a loss and that you came out robbed, but Spirit says you actually gained. Can you see the win? Five of Swords. See, it's something with this battle. It was a battle here. And it's like, can you see the win? Can you see what it really did for you? Can you see what it did for you? Something is being cooked up. Something is being brewed up. That's what this yellow is coming through. Not only did it give you fire, power, your personal power, your courage, your bravery, knowing that you will do it, you can do it. Not only is it possible, but you can. It's not just possible, it's probable. It's highly probable. You can do it. Nine of Stabs. You're talking about battle, a fucking warrior? That's what you realize. You a warrior. You realize your warrior spirit. I'm seeing the ancestors coming through. Look, Hermit. And I'm getting like they came in and ministered to you. You remember it's giving David vibes. I don't know who you are, but you're giving David vibes, like where Saul had pursued David so freaking tough and had David all up in the cave praying and shit. Like, it's like the battles that you go through before you realize that you are anointed. Or even after becoming anointed, like he didn't start really going through until after he was anointed. It's like a whole nother leg of shit you had to get through. Oh man, the Most High done revealed unto us that we are a person with anointed with certain spiritual gifts or spiritual purpose. And as soon as you understand that, it's like all this shit just start happening. You could have had that inspiration. They could have told you something with the page. You could be this person with this compassionate spirit. They might have told you you're supposed to do something onto creation and it's gonna be purposeful. I'm gonna connect you with some people, and that person took you all the way the fuck through. That's what I'm getting. That's what it's feeling like right now. They could have took your ass all the way the fuck through. Trials of the chosen for you. That's what I heard. It made a fighter out of you, though. Look at these damn stabs. It made a fighter out of you. This person got 2 stabs in their hand. They don't just got one. The pictures show 1, but they got 2. They took 2. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Something that you love or you are very spiritually tapped in. Your emotional or spiritual gifts, the compassion, grace, mercy, all of that shit is overflowing. Judgment. See, there is a judgment here. Things are transforming. Things are getting done. It's something that you need to know and to understand about this connection to a Cups. It's something that you need to know. That's the King of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Like, don't be stuck behind something or somebody's trapped behind the truth. Yeah, somebody's trapped behind the truth. See the 18, the moon. They know. They starting to get revelation. 8 of coins. They could have been working in illusions. They could have came to disillusion you, the person that was on task and on your purpose. Having recently been anointed or knowing that you are anointed, that you got a job to do. And this person could have came in to interrupt that. Yeah, magician and alchemist. That's why Spirit said it's time for you to alchemize this energy. You are an alchemist is what is given, and you have purpose, you have a job to do. But right now, realize that you're not lost, you're where you're supposed to be. Spirit is working out this thing for you, so alchemize your energy. Change your mood, uplift it, put it back into this sunshiny space. Realize the win at the end of the day. Realize it. And know that the spirit always balances. The alchemist always balances. It's always going to be a balance. See, it's going to be balance. 2 of Pentacles. And that balance protects you as well. So when you balance your mood, you balance your energy, whatever is coming into you, look, it can't touch you. It can't touch you. It's your energy. That is what defends you. That's what protects you. Yeah, rest. So if you feel like you need to rest, rest. It's given like you've been through a battle, you've been through a tough test. Your spirit may need to rest. My sister told me that yesterday. She was like, your spirit needs to rest. I was like, for some reason, we just feel like we can't get enough sleep. We have been on bereavement and out of town for a couple of weeks. And we, the year was tough. 2025 was full of a lot of releases. Right? And so when you go through a series of transitions and cycles of transitions, you have to heal, you have to rest, you have to purge and release. And just like anytime you have a really good purge, a deep purge, your body is almost like it comes down. You lose so much energy, you need to rest and recharge. And that's what I was telling her yesterday, like, man, I just feel like I really need to recharge. 8 of Cups, shit, somebody might need a vacation, go somewhere and just, again, put yourself in the elements. Put your feet in the water. Smell some green grass or a flower or some shit. Yeah, justice is coming. Justice. Justice is here. Know it. Malika of Swords. Okay, Spirit, let's get it. 4 of Staffs. Happiness, contentment, stability, home, dream home. Our energies that's been coming out this week. Yeah, 13. It's been a lot of endings. And it's like traveling that road. I've been traveling down this road too long, too long. Again, the old means dead and gone. Somebody been through a major transformation. A major transformation. And it's not for nothing. That's true. That's true. It's not for nothing. And the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Swords is 10 swords. Again, I'm picking up that hard energy. Daughter of Swords, that's 11 swords. Shit, 10, 11. And it's two birds right here. So you do have presence from the spirit. I see lights out there, not just stars, but it's giving me orbs. Like you have spiritual presence to help guide you. These are passed over loved ones. They may be helping you recover something. Again, Four of Cups is like missing an opportunity in Four of Swords. And somebody gonna feel like they missed an opportunity even though they stole everything. They got all this shit and don't fucking want it. Because that's not it. It's not. Sultan, that's an emperor coming through. Dark Emperor is what they just said. This person got away. They think they got away with all of this shit, but they got it and they don't even fucking want it, or they can't touch it, or something. It's not satisfying. You know, it's not. Daughter of Staffs, it doesn't do nothing. It's not inspiring like how you were. It doesn't motivate. You know, the Two of Swords, it's a pathway. Somebody got to make a decision. Now, I almost want to go through this deck and get this card out because it didn't come out, and I really want y'all to see the visual. Four of Cups to the Seven of Coins, but it almost feel like they won't let me get it. And I know if the spirit wants to bring the card, they will bring it. But it's just that, okay, decision. They said that. Three of Swords. So, heartache, that's Five Swords. That's the battle. Right? It made it tough for somebody. You really had to struggle. It's you going through, you know, what you went through. The Daughter of Staffs. This person is very inspirational. That's you. The Chariot is here, is moving you forward. It's given to 9 coins, self-sufficiency, 9 cups, right? Your happiness, that contentment that we saw. And it's something about 12, Hangman, surrendering to what is. So 7 of Cups is confusion, 4 of Coins or options, reserving your energy with 4 coins, protecting your shit. Somebody could be trying to control your shit. It could be confusion over what's controlling you, controlling your energy. I don't know if the Four of Staffs has to do with somebody else in your family, because we did kind of pick up that. And here's the Ace of Staffs again. It's something about like going to bat. As we said, going to bat. 5 of Staffs. Yeah, 5 of Coins. It was a lot of loss of energy that's here. But 3 of Cups, this could be spiritual help that's coming through. Battling somebody you were connected to with the Lovers. 7 of Coins is investments. 6 of Staffs is victorious. Recognizing, seeing something. There's the 10 of Swords. That's what we were getting. It could be victory in the battle, right? Winning the war. But look at the result. That's what we were feeling. Like, you know, the battle is over. The war is over. It has been won, right? But look how much has to be cleaned up after it, and how you feel about it. Yeah, see, the wheel. Like, things are changing. Water flow. And they read that card out of the makeshift, the water to flow. Is being poured, is coming through. Temperance angel is here to either help heal you or release you from the mental conflict. Like, it's giving like ministering to your spirit. I'm getting spiritual ancestral help coming in to minister to you to help release you. It's like needing to understand that everything is going to be okay. That's the shot of swords, like King of Swords energy. It's something about them being put up here with the moon, illusions, being stuck or trapped in something. It's something with their mindset. Son of Cups, they offer love. Queen of Cups, somebody that's very compassionate, could be you. I don't know if something inside of you told you to block this person out, or you and your spirit team working together defended yourself against somebody else that could have been an adversary. Page of Coins. Knight of Coins. Son of Coins. That's the Knight. Loyalty, dedication, something taking a long time. Watching you get money. Missing out on an opportunity to be in a very prosperous relationship. Oh, they got a lot of passion for you as this Empress, but you blocked their ass out with the Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Coins into the Sharp Staffs. Yeah, you focus on what you passionate about. And somebody else may have just been about money because that emperor was backed up to coins, to seven of coins. Yeah. So somebody could definitely have either been focused on money, they could have been focused on getting something from you, or just developing self coming up. And it could be because you are creative, you're an alchemist, you have all these ideas you can manifest. You could be a person that doesn't, appear to be like this big to do or something like that. But when a person connects with you, it's something about the energy. I'm seeing energy transference. Like your inspiration, your motivation, your spirit, your heart can help empower somebody else where they end up getting the benefit. They may be able to, for some reason when they couldn't get a job, they with you, now they got two jobs. You know what I'm saying? They able to pick themselves up and really start to prosper. But something happened where a battle broke out. I don't know if it's because, sometimes people get suchy muchy and egocentric when they start to come up and life changes for them. They forget the people that helped them come up, you know what I mean? And they want to get, a kind of way with you, and then just, a fight, a battle, or something broke out, ensued. This person could have also been doing other shit. I'm not for sure. It could have been a difference in values. It could have just been like a part of your soul contract to awaken you, since you are anointed with some sort of spiritual gift and spiritual purpose. All of these things are relative, and they are not mutually exclusive. For somebody, it could be like a couple of those things all at once, beloved. You know, a part of your job could be to connect with certain people who are struggling energetically. Son of coins, see, it's something with the energy. You know, I do feel loyalty and dedication. Shaw of coins is definitely something with energy. Coins, time, money, energy. Right? So you could connect to people that are low on energy. You could love them up, energize them, charge them up. They'd be great. And then in this instance, it's given a fight broke out. This person might have gotten their ego and forgot the fact that it was you and your energy that helped them, and not them by themselves. They fucking forgot. This illusion is coming through, so we're going to leave that moon sitting right there where we at. We got just a few more minutes before we got to go, so let's start wrapping it down. Surrender is coming through. Hangman, and they're putting it in reverse. So I don't know if this person is starting to see the light. Malika, Swords, and Three of Staves. So they could be waiting for something. They could be patient. They could be watching you, looking for you to come back to return or some shit. But your sword is up. Malika, like, I'm not going back over there. You crazy as hell. See, I told you they waiting on you to return to the cups. And what do we see? I'm not going back over there. You crazy as hell. That shit is... Go back to what? The fuck is over there? We done burned every fucking thing down. Where I'm going back to? Go back to you? Hell nah. That shit over. My bad, y'all. Not really. Not at all. We transmute that apology into more unapologetic. That's what we gonna do. To more stability. More beautiful partnerships. People that got willpower and creativity, and together we can fucking do this shit. That's what I heard. Right. 4 of coins. Hold on to your energy. Protect it. I told you what, y'all can do anything. Shaw of storms. Somebody creating a storm. Shaw of staves. Who bringing the storm? Is this fire? This fire sign about to bring a storm. I told you they about to bring something. Ace of coins. What kind of energy they coming with? This somebody from the past. They looking at you like wish fulfillment. They trying to work on getting their wish met. I feel like it's you. They struggling, trying to figure out how to get to you. Battling 9 of coins. Oh, because you done been through some shit and you independent. They don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, Miss Independent, but that's why I love you. The source. What am I gonna do? Trapped in my head. Shit. I don't know if they feel like you trapped or something like that, or their way is blocked. But it's given like I'm a slave for you. So this person is really caught up in their head and they don't know what to do. Yeah, they definitely somebody is in their head. Right? They are struggling, battling too, trying to figure out how do they get next to you. I'm hearing can get next to you, baby. On some temptation shit. They want to come in and work with you and invest. 7 of coins at 3 coins is 10 coins to the sun and the justice. This will be a good thing if it can come together. That could be the justice for this person. Like you may not even know, like thinking that this person did you wrong or something like that. If that be the case, if this is this person that's starting to see the light and they want to disconnect themselves, whatever the fuck they got caught up in, conspiracy or whoops, they done got caught up. Right? Yeah, Temperance Angel is showing them some shit. That just came up with this. Yeah, see, they got caught up in something. And they want to release themselves, right, and move. And it could be wanting to come back to you. And Spirit said, that's their justice. That's their just due. They won't be able to come back to you. See, lovers. They won't be able to come back. They won't. Yeah, and they would just always be sitting in this energy of wanting to give you their cup. They may end up seeing you with somebody else in the next cycle. 10, like things are changing. Yeah, 2 of coins. Shit is being balanced out. 2 coins to the 8 of coins is 10 coins. And it's coming. And it could be because of the result of the battle. That's 10 coins. The ace is 11. Malika of Cups, compassionate person who went through a battle of the heart. 3 of Swords. Somebody tell your shit up. Yeah, but the light is here. So transmute the energy of the 3 of Swords into this power. More courage, more joy, more. I just keep seeing power, courage, joy. Power, courage, joy. Like change it, flip that energy. Yeah, a new cycle is coming. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely like a whole thing about you transmuting this negative energy. And your spirit team is telling you to do it. 9 swords right here. And 3 swords is the number 12. That's hangman and 21. Right? It's like when you flip your energy, Malika coins, when you master your energy, here's that 10 coins. We just counted them out with the 8 coins and the 2 coins. And right here is 10. Like full return of your energy, full power, right? Returning. And it's like whatever you're supposed to be doing spiritually or purposefully, you will fulfill it and you'll have all the energy that you need, the strength, the courage, the belief to do it, to manifest it, to come to victory. You need it. So it's like transmute it. Because otherwise, it's like it could send you down a direction that you don't want to be in. Because I feel like somebody is still sitting there in that mood. It's getting very somber, right? Because of the battle. And not understanding. That's what I was saying, like that indecision. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? At first, you got to get up, yo. You got to get up. And your spirit team is going to tell you, are you going to go this way or are you going to go that way? And I'm getting that you're going to be carrying things with you that's going to make you even more prosperous at the end. Magician. I said magician because I'm feeling magician. And I think that was that alchemist that we saw. But majesty. You're manifesting and you getting ready to turn into, it's given balance. Emperor, Empress energy. You could be a girl boss guy boss, it doesn't matter. But it's given like a head, the leader over something. It could be within your family, it could be lineage. You know how sometimes the torch is passed down to a certain person. But again, you're anointed. Out of the people in your family, the Most High God chose you to do something. That horn of oil did not pour over any of what David's brothers didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it did not flow. They had to go get David out the motherfucking field. Like, it's another person here. It is. I know it is. Yeah, innocence. It's something. And you were the one that's tapped to be the leader. Leadership. David had that heart out there, compassionate, giving and singing unto the Most High God by itself. A relationship that's very, very, very intimate. Already into stewardship and looking over a flock and caring for each and every one of them, right? It was a difference in David's heart and disposition. Doesn't mean that David didn't go through even after David was anointed, but you got the authority. And with the job that they gave you, you will complete it. Ooh, goodness. I got to go. Oh, I feel that energy coming through. Thank the Most High God for bringing this message. I pray that you receive it, that is helpful. I love you just like I love me because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily. Allow yourself to, see, look, that's that energy. Use it, flip it so that you can dominate. Put yourself in beast mode. You know what I mean? Like you went through the battle. And justice is coming. It already happened. You just can't see it. That's what Spirit said. You just can't see it. Right? It's something about being pleased. You will be pleased with at the end of the day. Right? You will be. I don't know if y'all can see that. But you will be pleased. It's some unexpected wealth here. It's in reverse. So I don't know if you are expecting wealth or something like that is not expected. But it's coming. If it's a part of your package, it's going to be with you. So clarity over even any confusion. Let it be lifted, right? Your mind's journey. Wherever you're going, visualize it, see it. What is the Spirit trying to show you at this time? And whatever it's showing you, believe on it. Don't be like, oh, that's not possible, or we can't do that. That's your limitation. Tell yourself, yes, we can do it. Yes, it is possible. If the Spirit shows you, it's possible. It is a backstabber around you, though. This person did backstab you. It was an injustice that you went through. But it's already been, made right. That person could be watching you live your life and just knowing the fact that they would never be a part of your life is, justice enough. People get so much benefit just being connected to you that they don't realize it until they can no longer access you. Leo energy is coming through. That's that fire heart. That's that lion. That's that solar plexus. That's that drive. That's that stab. That's the wands like we were talking about. All that fire being lit. Turning you into a lion. Bringing out the fighter. Like, they are known to be king of the jungle. And we were getting that energy of reputational. Even when we were talking about David is giving lion heart energy to go out there and face this big ass fucking giant. You gotta have a lion heart. I ain't got shit in my pocket to do. I ain't got nothing around me to fight this big mofo. Are you fucking serious? David with that lion heart, Leo fucking energy, threw a fucking rock and knocked Goliath's ass off. You know what I mean? And picked up their fucking sword and took their head off. Shit, I'ma use your shit to end it. I ain't got to fucking have my own shit. I'm going out here. I'm about to do it. I know who be with me. Greater is within that is without. I'm looking at this enemy, but I already know who fights with me. Shit, we can do it. We gon' do it. As a matter of fact, we already did it. Most High God said, Alpha and Omega say, we know the beginning to the end already. It's been written. So if it's been written, it's been done. I know it's done. Then of course we could do it. The fuck? Like, let's make sense of this shit. Of course we can do it because it's already been done. It's written. Up in the book of life. Somebody might like the Marleys. Anywho, listen to some music. today. Turn your energy around, purge and alchemize your emotions. Process them, right? Don't let them sit within self and fester and eat at you because the body keeps score, right? You don't just get away from it because you compartmentalize it and you separate it and choose not to deal with it. No, you will still be stuck, right? The spirit said that's untapped power and energy that you are just packaging away and refusing to deal with it. Unpack it, right? Take inventory, alchemize that shit, put it where it needs to go, send it to waste management, recycle, upcycle, turn it into something new, something different, like more power that you could use. Love you. To the next now. This is it. Ashe, beloved. Mwah.